Hey everyone, it's Brett from Hope to Prosper, and I'm here with Maria and Millie, and we are at Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park in Colorado. And this is the first of 5 national parks that we're going to visit on this trip. We're going all around Colorado, going to see the 4 Colorado national parks, and then we're going to come out through the bottom and go through Arizona, and we're going to go to Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. Anyways, I guess you guys have probably wondered where I've been. Been off the grid for a little bit. I was just kind of enjoying my life. We had all-stars for my granddaughter for about 2 months, and then my son got married. So we've been busy, and so I haven't been filming a lot. Anyways, I'm going to probably make some short films of these 5 national parks for you, and then we'll share those with you. We'll make them short, and but anyways, I'm still off on adventures. I just haven't been filming. So I missed you guys, and hope you missed me too. All right, I will talk to you soon. I want to start by talking about Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. I've been here before a long time ago, in fact, almost 50 years ago. And so this was already checked off on my bucket list, but I was basically a teenager when I came here. In fact, it wasn't even a national park. Back then, it was just a national monument. I'm talking the summer of 77 or 78. I believe it was 1978. My grandparents took me here. They lived about 40 miles away in Delta, Colorado, and they took me here and showed me Black Canyon. So I've always wanted to come back, and this is my first chance, and really loved it, really enjoyed it. The neat things about Black Canyon are that it's quiet and it's uncrowded, and you can go and just in the middle of summer and just relax and sit at a table, and there's not a line of people at the bathroom and a line of people at the ranger station or the visitor center. It's really a neat national park to visit, and that's why I called it, an uncrowded gem, basically. So one of the things, the history of the park is that it was a national monument in 1933. In fact, it was still a national monument when I visited in 1978. And it only became a national park in 1999. So the things you need to know if you ever come to visit Black Canyon is that there are 2 rims. The north rim, which we were going to go to, is just a dirt road. And then the overlooks, it's very natural and rustic. The overlooks don't have any railings or anything of that sort. So you're basically just staring down a 2,500-foot cliff, without a railing. And so, but the north rim only has 9 overlooks, and the south rim has 16 overlooks. And it also has this nice little east portal road where you can drive down to the Gunnison River. So we decided to do the south rim instead of the north rim because there was more stuff to see. And the reason this is called the Black Canyon of the Gunnison is because the walls appear black because basically it's so steep that some parts of this park only receive about 45 minutes to an hour of sunshine a day. So that's kind of cool. You're down in the canyon, or you're up on the top of the rim of the canyon looking down. One of the things that my wife and I both liked about this canyon, or this national park, is that there's a lot of overlooks. So you can just drive along the rim and check out all the overlooks and look down, or you can drive down into the river like we did. We did both. So that's kind of nice. If you're not, interested in going on a crazy hike, or you're not interested in driving long distances, this park might fit you well. And we liked it too because it had picnic areas and stuff like that, in addition to the overlooks, that were nice for just kicking back and checking out the canyon and eating lunch like we did at the river. One of the things I will say is, after a while, all the overlooks kind of start to look the same. So keep that in mind. Even though there's 16 overlooks, after about 5 of them, you're like, okay, this is the same thing, or pretty close to the same thing. Of all the overlooks on here, my 2 favorites were Dragon Point and then also Painted Wall. You know, Painted Wall is one of the famous ones. Dragon Point, I liked it because you could see the river really well. Some of the overlooks, you're literally just looking at the other wall, or you're looking at the canyon. You can't even see the river. Whereas on Dragon Point, you can see the river a long ways. It's kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of Artist's Point in Yellowstone, where it's a neat framing of the river from the overlook. On the Painted Wall, the thing I like about it is that is the tallest wall in the whole national park. It's at 2,250 feet, or about 865 meters tall. So you can see the river here from Pulpit Rock, but it's much better from Dragon Point. So we went to about, I would say, 10 of the 16 overlooks. And we took the Portal Road down to the river. So we spent a good deal of time here. It only takes about 2 hours to see everything. It's not one of those national parks where you need 3 days or 2 days like Yosemite or Yellowstone or anything of that sort. It's a small national park, but it's interesting and it's unique. So we enjoyed it. We were also able to get out to the overlooks pretty easy. They're from 100 yards to 500 or 600 yards, so they're not big hikes. My wife's leg has limited mobility, so it was nice. She was able to go out to some of the points and enjoy it without, some kind of crazy strenuous hike. If you're a little older and you're more interested in looking at the national park through the car, I think you would like this one a lot. So when we got to Colorado, we spent a day fishing, and then we came to this national park. This is our first stop as far as national parks were concerned, and it was nice. It was definitely worth coming. I recommend this national park for anybody who wants to come. This was the only crowded overlook. We literally barely only saw a couple people, and this was the mid-July. So this chasm view had about 8-10 people on it, but the other viewpoints I kind of had to myself. Or just me and Maria and Millie. It's another thing, you can't really, it was more dog friendly than some of them. Now here's Painted Wall. Like I said, this is 2,500 feet high. It's the highest point in the park over the river, and it's very pretty. It's got all the striations of the rock formations, and you can see the river. It was awesome. So next to Painted Wall, as I was saying, my other favorite overlook was Dragon Point. And this is a cool one. It's only about 1,000 feet from the car. And like I said, it had a really great view of the river, even without a railing in your face. So that was really nice. And it was my second favorite overlook. But yeah, Black Canyon of the Gunnison is definitely a must-see. If you're in Colorado, you don't want to miss this one. I know it's overshadowed by bigger national parks like Rocky Mountain, but I think it was definitely worth a stop. Okay, so we're getting to the end of our video here at Sunset Point. Was the last one. We didn't go to High Point. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the footage of Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, and I wish you all health, happiness, and prosperity in your lives, and we'll see you soon on our next adventure. Our next adventure is going to be Rocky Mountain National Park.